even know. It feels like we started this in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if we did, then it should be about midnight.
Oh, hello. Thanks for dropping in. We have company, Matthew.
Welcome.
Welcome. So what do you want to talk about today?
I want to talk about what's on your mind.
Estates and probates?
Estates and probates. Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that. It rhymes.
Yes.
Rhyming is fun.
So who are you? And why am I letting you in on my little piece of the world?
Is this like an existential question or?
No.
Oh,
You know I'm not that deep.
That's true.
Yes.
I am a paralegal.
No, you are
I am a paralegal here at the law office of Lorie Burch.
Which makes you the paralegal.
Senior paralegal.
Senior paralegal. Do you like working here?
I love it.
Do you?
I do.
Are you excited that we're doing this?
Very.
It's gonna...
You know why?
Why?
We deserve to be discovered.
Yes. And the high production cost.
We need sponsorship. We need sponsorship.
Yeah, what's with your mug? Your logo here?
We're all about product placement.
Yes.
We don't have any pride.
Yeah.
We have no pride.
No shame. We have pride. We have to. Our community counts on it. We just have no shame. What's the difference? What's the difference between having no pride and having no shame? I don't think having no pride is an expression.
I think it is.
So Matthew, have you found any recent topics in the news regarding estates and probates?
No.
Really?
No, not really.
This show is about.
I know, but I mean, there are people getting divorced. There's people having babies, which I guess will tie into estates and hopefully not probate for a while.
Yes. Okay. And why would that be relevant?
What?
If someone's having a baby.
because through estate planning and creating wills.
How long have you worked here?
I mean,
a year.
Question.
I have another one. It's a two-parter.
Okay.
You're taking too long with the first part. It's painful waiting for your answer.
I can't work under these conditions.
You don't work under any conditions. Oh, wait, that's Shit. Oh, what were you saying? Were you saying something?
Nothing important.
You know,
I was going to say, that, okay,
we're not going to get discovered like this. It's just,
hey,
this is boring.
Focus.
I'm bored.
Is it because you're insulting me?
Are you chewing gum and drinking coffee? Yeah. Cringe.
That's gross.
Are you?
Excuse me.
He swallowed it.
Okay, let's try this again.
We're gonna get you an electronic cigarette.
Let's try this again.
What's with that? You're off camera. Nobody knows where that's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, how about finish your thought, and then we're gonna bring on our first guest because this is just dragging. Get it, drag.
Okay, so do we want to talk about people who were pregnant and why estate planning?
Why they got pregnant?
Why?
Hopefully
How they
your
got
parents had that conversation with you a long time ago.
Like it would do any good.
Are you having a baby?
I'm not.
No, but it is
I'm
important.
not. I have my tubes tied. But if you do have a baby, but it's very important if you have a child to make sure that
who's had a
they're
baby?
protected. Huh?
Who's had a baby recently? I don't know. I've had
Claire Danes had a baby.
Claire Danes had a baby. That's
Yeah,
right.
and she's got some serious money.
Yeah. Do you think she has a will?
Probably not.
Because what? 65% or more people don't have a will? And
But-
yet, statistically speaking, I can't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure 100% of them die.
That's true.
Am I right
So,
about that?
You're right
Am
about
I
it.
right? Bam. Nailed that.
I love working here. There's no end to your limitless knowledge.
Yes, and it's very uplifting.
It is uplifting.
So
But you would need to, she
important.
needs to appoint a guardian for her child in her will,
Yep.
especially if she was living in Texas, because we know Texas law.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So,
Even wherever she lives, which I'm sure
yes,
is LA, New
but
York, and
appointing-
Paris. not parasitic.
Appointing a guardian for your child is very, very important because
Yes.
otherwise you die. And if something, God forbid, happens to both parents at the same time or near the same time, that child could become a ward of the state, basically
Yeah.
waiting for a court to appoint
So should we
a
bring
guardian.
on our guest?
Let's do.
We have a special guest today. I'm very excited. Wait till you're introduced. So you probably
She's
all know
excited.
her name. She came all the way from 2 doors over, because we're filming in our office here. 2
She's
doors
from
over.
Suite 740.
All the way from Suite 740.
Nice.
You know her, you love her. Client of the law office of Lorie Burch, Laura Shorlo.
Great to see ya.
You just slide right in there. That
You're
was
looking
smooth.
great. You're looking
That was
great.
smooth.
I am, aren't I?
Yeah, that was smooth.
Bad
So what?
habit, y'all.
And you have your own coffee?
No sign.
Well-
That's from the Keurig. That's expensive, so please finish that.
Yeah, but there's no refills because we're low budget.
No, we're really high budget. Can't you tell the quality of this production already? The sound, the key grip, the boom
Your guest
operator.
Yes.
Oh, you're a
Continue.
guest speaker
I am
now.
a guest
Okay,
speaker.
all right. Well, we thought we'd invite you on to talk to you because you're just so interesting and fascinating, and
And I'm really happy to be here.
you're happy to be here. What do you do, Laura?
I work in an accounting office.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, tons.
Yes, but you work next door to a law office.
And this is the place to be. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
in Suite
Isn't it?
750.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah. So you're not part of the majority of people that don't have a will, right?
I am not. I
Yeah.
have a will. I
You do.
I
A
You
do.
do.
proud owner.
Yes.
I am a
I
proud
said she's a
owner.
client. Not only are you a client, but you're, I don't know how that goes. Anyway. So why did you get a will?
I have 2 children.
Because if you didn't, the state of Texas would have one for you.
That's what I heard.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah, I
It
should
is
use
true.
that. I should put that
Uh-huh.
on pins.
You
You
know,
should.
it's a scary thought.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
seriously. Why? I mean, you are a parent.
Yes. Single parent.
Apparently, you're a parent. A
I am
single
a
parent.
single parent.
So why was it important to you to get this done?
Because I wanted a safe place for my children to go, and I didn't want them to be a ward of the state.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're younger. They're not of age.
How old are they?
Well, a 16-year-old, and at that time, Zach wasn't barely 17, I think.
Okay.
He wasn't of age yet. So,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so was it an easy process or was it difficult to make those decisions?
The hardest part was deciding where they would go, but filling out the paperwork and making me think about everything and gathering it in one place was the easiest thing I've ever done.
Was it?
Mhm.
What made you wait so long? Because obviously they aren't newborns, and
'Cause I'm
was
just-
there a triggering event?
Ooh, good
Yes.
question.
Good question.
Triggering event, trigger. It's not trigger.
I got divorced.
Ah, ding, ding,
Recently
ding, ding.
divorced.
Okay,
Yes.
that
And
is a
we
big
don't.
trigger.
It is a
Yes,
big
it
trigger.
is.
And even, I should have done it years ago, because you just never know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Get a will or get divorced?
Well, both, actually.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, both.
I hope your husband isn't watching.
You
I
know,
hope
I'm
he is
not
one of
gonna
the millions.
Oh,
And I
but we wish him well.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Ahem.
There's no defamation going on here. It just wasn't meant to work. It's
Right.
I
Some
think that
things
a lot
just don't work
recently.
out.
Some things
No.
just don't.
No.
People can be great,
Like your job.
just not great together. Your job is working out splendidly.
It is.
You're getting paid for this.
I love it. I love it.
Allegedly.
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 Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
That should be a song.
You know I love it, though.
He loves Adele.
I do too.
So who are you giving your Adele music collection to? Because ooh,
Do you know I could
That's a good
I could
topic.
will that to someone?
well, you know what's interesting about that is this is a new area of law called digital assets. And when it comes to
Really?
your usernames, passwords,
Mhm.
social media, YouTube, Facebook, your iTunes
Oh my
account,
goodness.
those are
Twitter.
all things that should Twitter. You did mean the
Mhm.
social media, okay. All those are all things that should be addressed so that your executor can be able to handle those.
So if you have the will and that's not in there,
Mhm.
it needs to be amended.
Well, you could either do that, or you should have left behind some type of instructions, like you as a client obviously got the will memorandum we have, where you
Yes.
can fill that information in, which I'm sure you did already.
Well, it's in the mail.
But where you can put your passwords and usernames and what accounts that you have. I strongly recommend doing that
Okay.
because that is kind of a challenge. Digital assets. I don't know why I'm
I
using
do
air
like
quotes.
that. I do like that.
I like air
It
quotes.
looks official.
It did look
Actually, it
But the
looks
thing
like
is-
not official.
But
because
weren't you
it's like I'm
saying
making it
that?
up.
Well, yeah, that's true. I
Anyway.
was just going to let it slide. But anyway, but weren't you saying that their courts are having a difficult time? Sorry, I know you're
Sorry.
falling asleep.
No, I
Follow
really
with
had a
me.
long night. It has nothing to do with what you're talking about. I'm just kind of
Do you need some more coffee? If we had a higher budget, we could get
You
refills
have
Yeah,
of
more
coffee.
coffee. We
No,
could
but
have
you
a
were-
second cup of Keurig.
You were saying
We
something
didn't say
about once.
Keurig, they're not a sponsor of the show. But
No,
they could be.
No, they could be.
They could maybe buy
They
us
could
a
be.
couple
I could
more
have
cameras.
Keurig.
And a
But-
boom.
Yeah, we-
Isn't that what
yeah,
the
we need
boom
the-
is?
The boom mic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, you were saying something. I interrupt you a lot. You go.
Yes, you do. But no, but you were saying at one point that even a court order which gives someone it establishes someone as an executor, that they can have a difficult time in digital with the digital media, digital account, online accounts and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they don't know really who has jurisdiction over that, and the law hasn't caught up to it, right?
Yes. Yeah, and there's ownership issues. I think there was something a client was telling me recently about Bruce Willis in the news about owning his iTunes account because technically he purchased that. So should that really be something that he could share or pass on? So it actually gets into the world of intellectual property.
Mhm.
Wow.
And so it can be very complicated. So I say just bypass the whole thing and make sure people have your passwords and usernames. I mean, don't give it out now because that's
Right.
horrible advice. But good advice would be at least have that accessible. I'm still friends with people on Facebook who've passed away, and that's a little creepy. Yes, I guess in theory that I could unfriend them, but why them? I don't unfriend anybody else.
Yeah. That would just feel like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like,
know if I could unfriend the dead.
They just need to close the account, but a lot
Exactly.
Facebook won't let
Mhm.
even an executor or family member close these accounts sometimes. I don't want to say always, I'm not disparaging anybody, don't want to get in trouble, because I know there's tons of viewers right now that are going to be
Yeah, we're
tuning
going to
in.
get a lot of cards and letters
Yeah,
about that. but
Absolutely.
I'm
Yes.
sure someone. I'm sure someone out there.
Let
has
me
been
ask
through
you a
this.
question. This is a good question for a client. I'm sorry
Oh,
that I
God.
just sound
Yes.
effects. Sound effects. So, what made you decide to go to a lawyer instead of doing something online or trying to do it yourself?
It was very confusing because I did look through that and I searched the internet. I did because
You
I have
office
friends.
next to an estate planning attorney.
Well, I have friends that do that, and they said,
Okay.
"Oh, that's all you have to do." I said, "But
Mhm.
it didn't make sense to me." And when I came in and talked to you,
Your friends are
you
dumb.
explained it to me.
I'm just kidding.
Where I
Friends
could
are very
understand it.
bright, intelligent, great
They
people.
are.
Allegedly,
Hey.
they're allegedly.
Yeah, don't
stupid.
send me letters. Allegedly.
No,
But
you
yeah.
explained it very well, where I could understand it.
Yeah, it's bad. Especially since you do have kids.
Yes.
We had to talk about how to change your beneficiaries.
Yeah.
Because it's very important that those
On my
coordinate.
insurance policies, I had
Yep.
no idea. Yeah.
Yep, need a savvy professional to guide you through that. Well,
Definitely.
Laura, I want to thank you so much for showing up today.
Yeah, it's been a
Thank you.
For
delight.
showing up to work, and I hope
it.
that you don't get fired because you've been over here for this time period.
But I'm sure you're hiring.
Do they know that you're over here?
You have to do a signing, but.
Oh, is that what they think?
They don't realize
We do
that
not-
I'm going to become a star.
We don't advocate lying to your boss, but by the time,
But you do.
by the time, yeah, but I don't advocate it.
Okay.
I practice it. I don't
See?
advocate it.
Do as I say, not as I do.
All I'm saying is that once you hit the big time, which you will
I
after
will.
appearing on this show,
SHORLO.
It's
Okay.
like the
Sorry, I had to throw that
Sholo.
in.
I actually take the R out of your last name. I like Sholo. When I tell them, say, hey, go get Sholo.
That's my stage name, thank you.
Sholo.
it is.
It
It
is.
is.
His stage
Well,
name is
you're gonna-
Gary.
You know you're going to
Gary.
be very popular now.
Oh.
It's like Oprah endorsing a book. It just flies off the
It
shelves.
is just like that.
I can't
There's
wait.
no difference.
Not at all.
I better get a bigger mailbox.
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
ready.
good.
I'm ready. Thank you.
I get some
Thank
security.
you. So, Matthew, any closing thoughts for today?
What would happen if I don't have a will?
The state of Texas would have one for you.
Ooh, that's something to think about.
That is to think about. We'll see you next
Laura,
time.
great to see you.
Thank you. It was
Thanks for
fun.
coming by.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Enjoy your
Great
stay.
show. Great show today. Great.
Good show.